right, hey everybody, it's Jason Chadwick with Premier Guitar. We're at the Winter NAMM show in Anaheim at the Boss booth, and we are here with Austin, Tron Austin from the future. From the future, and we're going to talk about, now at the Summer NAMM show, we talked about the compact synth pedal. Now we have the SY-1000, which is like the synthesizer mothership.
Oh yeah.
You know?
It's very, very involved.
So tell us a little bit about kind of what it can do and what we were kind of hearing on that intro.
Okay, so what it basically does is it's using an engine called Subtractive Synthesis, as opposed to in our past products that used a GK pickup. It would use pre-recorded samples to play back. This allows me to do a little bit more expression as far as guitar playing goes. So all the synth lines, like the lead line that you heard, I was able to bend the note, and you notice it tracked very well. It tracked all the guitarisms. So that's the main key component in this. But it also has the flagship multi-effect stuff in there. It's got some stuff from the GT-1000 in there. It's got the 32-bit processor. You can split stereo. You can add expression pedals. You can run...
Just like looking behind us here, this is the editor. It can get, some of these sounds can get really complicated.
Oh yeah, you can layer 3 synth sounds and then your normal guitar input all simultaneously. But it not just does synth sounds, it also does guitar modeling, like from the VG99.
Okay.
So you can model a Les Paul, a Strat, and each one of those has like an amplifier block and an effects block. So you can technically run like 4 different guitars simultaneously for a live field play. And it'll also do a pitch to MIDI conversion as well. So this will do it polyphonically over USB or MIDI cables. All the buttons are assignable, just like on the GT-1000, because you can tell it we adapted that kind of interface because it felt like it made sense. It was very, very simple. You don't need the GK pickup in order to get the synthesizer sounds, but it does work better for the processor if you want to start doing things like alternate tunings, guitar modeling, and splitting the sounds on different strings.
Got it. So let's just kind of walk through quickly how you have it hooked up. So you have it from the guitar into the pickup?
Yep, so I got the normal pickup going into the GK. The GK is actually an analog pickup. It's just 6 tiny little humbuckers, and it goes to a 13-pin cable. So 2 connections for each pickup, and then your ground goes into the GK input, and then it processes each string individually.
Got it. Okay. So let's talk about the sounds used on the intro. At the end, we're going to have you do kind of an all-encompassing demonstration at the very end. But those sounds you used on the intro, just kind of walk us through what each one you were doing with.
Sure. So this one's kind of like a bass, kind of like a rubbery, kind of slappy bassy. And then the second sound was kind of more of like a reedy synth kind of lead. Yeah, so if you notice, as I bend the note, it actually tracks it very well because of the type of synthesis that it's using.
And then we're also using the RC10R looper for that was coming from that, right?
Yeah, the drum beat was coming from the RC10R, really cool looper, just to have a nice backing beat to go along with a good bass line and some funky synth leads.
So what'll be the pricing and availability on the SY-1000?
Price of the SY-1000 is $999.99 US dollar, and it'll be available at the end of the month.
All right, and where can people go online to find out more information about the SY-1000 and everything else you guys are doing at Boss?
You can go to our Boss website, boss.info.
All right. So now we're going to have you do a big long demo to walk us through a bunch of sounds. Yep. All right?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to leave it to you to play us out. This is Jason with Premier Guitar.